What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Chip and Charger, aka the CC. Today's video is going to be an interesting one. We'll be reacting to a match I played recently on the Kenya Tennis Ladder. It was a very close rated match. I also felt good about the match. We'll see how it went. So, a disclaimer in this match is I played with new set of strings on my racket. They were restrung, they were a bit tighter, so I was still getting the feel of the racket and my shots. So it was slightly a different change, but yeah, that's just something to know before I start reacting to the video. But yeah, very interesting match, I would say, and I hope you enjoy it. Let's get right into it. So from the get-go of the match, that was a very good serve. It caught me by surprise. Now here, this is a very coward forehand, and he put it deep, so I couldn't recover it. And we're quickly left at it for me. And that was a good forehand, I would say, on my side, and a magnificent chop. So one thing I have to say is my opponent has a very good serve. He has a good motion and a good serve. So this was a very good rally point. It was grueling because we were running quite a lot. One thing I noticed is though that most of the balls were coming to the middle. Yeah. Okay, here, yeah, my opponent missed 2 balls, so I have a break point here. And that was a fault, and he double faulted. So I got the break from the get-go of the match, and I served a very good point as well. So here, I don't know what happened. My opponent said it's out by a small margin, so I had to serve again, and I put it wide. So I don't know what I was feeling at this point. I think I had the confidence from the break I got, but maybe I was overconfident. As you can see, I made a mistake at 30 odd, and that was a very crucial one. It cost me pretty much the game, because now I'm broken back and we're back on serve. And as I was saying, my opponent's serve is very good and was only getting better. Here you can see he has a very good second serve, and he was playing very good match. Yeah. Another thing I want to mention in this match that was very challenging for me is my opponent's slice. Most of the time it was from the backhand side, but his slicer was quite disturbing for me. So this game, it was pretty much decided by the mistakes I was making. I've already lost 2 points just by unforced errors. Okay, this was a good one, good rally. And my opponent put it long. So I have a break point again. But look what happens. He puts the ball back all the time. I don't know how he does that. How does he recover that ball? And look at this point. It was such an amazing one. We both scrambled for it, and at the end he got the winner. So we're back on deuce, and I put it on the net. What was I thinking? Back again. And this was a good Good recovery by me. But look what I was going to do. I have I think a good forehand. It's just that I put it long again. How many unforced errors am I going to make? Look again. Why am I putting them on the net? Okay, so one thing I noticed is the fact that I was making those errors was also affecting myself, because I was going into the point with the mentality that I just lost by my fault. So I kept on making those mistakes again. So again, we're very quickly love for it. What is that? What is that? How do you hit the second serve like that? Yeah, I was so pissed on my side. This was one of the most brilliant points. Yeah. Okay, what is that? What was I thinking? What was I thinking there? Okay. Anyway, he's quickly 40 left now. And I put it in the net. I just genuinely do not know what was going through my mind. Probably it's the first unforced errors I was making. And my serve is completely gone now at this point. Good thing my opponent missed here. However, I was missing more. So in tennis, it's, kill or be killed. And I was killing myself right here. I was not enjoying it by any chance, by any means. Remember, the slices were really affecting me. And let me remind you, this set, I won the first game, and he's been winning the last 4. Just keep that in mind. And that was a good point, but I put it long. So as a summary of the game, or probably the set, I don't want to spoil it, but my serve was the poorest it's ever been. If you remember, or if you watched the last video, it was by far the best. But here it became the worst. And my opponent having a decent serve was not at all helping me. I don't know why I was making those mistakes. Okay, this one was a good forehand. I'll give myself the credit. But quickly and immediately, he has a good serve. And it just, I don't know if it spins on the ground and it just rises very quickly. But he has a set point now. Just imagine how quickly the set went by. I don't even know how many minutes we've been going on for so far. But look, yeah, deservedly he celebrated, but I was very poor from serve to ground strokes. My forehand, backhand, both of them, but especially my forehand and serve. And look here, again, I was just missing from the serve. Okay, here I had a good one, and I think, yeah, this was a good point, but I was already laughed at it. Good serve. Back to the faulting again. What was I thinking? Okay, what's happening? What do you think is going to happen here? I put it long. I was so pissed at the moment, because I didn't know what I need to do. Backhand mistakes, backhand unforced errors, for him to take the break from the get-go of the second set. Imagine. Now again, a forehand mistake. It's just so annoying. It is so annoying, especially when I'm watching it now again. It's really irritating and frustrating. But look here. Look what's going to happen. Good rally. Oh, good, he missed. But nonetheless, he gets back to the rhythm. He has a good serve, a dependable serve. It doesn't have to be the fastest, but it has to be dependable. You see, he's back. Okay, I have a break point. But what do I do? Okay, he hit a good one. And chopped it. Yeah, didn't have anything, anywhere to hit. So just dumped it on the net. This was one of the best passing shots of the night. Yeah, he hit a very good one under pressure, Matthews. So he has an advantage. And just like that, finished it. I think that was long. Oh yeah, so we're back to deuce. And I dumped it. What was I thinking? Do you see what I mean by I dumped it? Dumped it on the net again. So this was a very frustrating match from my side, from so many aspects. Look, the slicer backhand I was talking about. Yeah, here it comes. Look at the slicer backhand. Just keeps on getting. I think this one I got it. Yeah, because touched the net. Was a net court winner for me. Oh, the net was helping me, and I was not helping myself with myself. Look, I'm 40, left 40 down. He chopped it. What did I do? Okay, good. Very coward shots though, and I touched it with that. I touched the ball going out. Can you imagine? This is such an amateur mistake. I'm not a pro, but still, should have known better. All right. So he has the momentum, the shots, the stability, the calmness, everything is going his way. And me, what do I have? The unforced errors and everything. So at this point, I'll say, I was just playing freely. So I hit back-to-back powerful shots and got the 30-all. But I make an unforced error immediately. I don't know what was going through my mind, but it was so poor. So poor. It's so excruciating to watch it again. I'm in pain. Yeah. Look at that. Okay, at this point I was so frustrated. I just started hitting the ball. Extremely powerful. And I made those mistakes. My serves were, I don't know. By far the worst. Yeah. So he barely made any mistakes, and the ones he made were probably from unforced errors. So at this point I already gave up. So I wanted to crawl. That's how I reacted. Yeah, basically. So this game he played it very cleanly and neatly. You can see he has a very dependable serve. That's what I've been saying the whole match, and he used it to his advantage. So as you can see, okay, this was a good one, but still should have won it. Nonetheless, it was a normal one, and like that, my opponent won. So I'll give you my reflection on it. So if you remember, I said my string was not the usual tension I play at. So that has affected me to some extent, but more than that, I think my confidence, my momentum, all went away from the match. Okay, around the middle of the first set, where I started making mistakes, because if you remember, I won the first game of the match. So I broke first, and that was the only game I won the whole match. It ended 6-1, 6-0. I lost like that. It was very excruciating to play, but my level was, except the unforced errors and the extremely poor serve, it was quite good. I mean, when I was making the forehands and backhand, they were quite good. Apart from that, my opponent sliced backhand. That one was tough to deal with. But I think this is how matches go sometimes. Even the pros have bad days and good days. Most of them are good, but they have some bad days. So yeah, on my side, I don't have to dwell much on this. Take it as one of the bad days and just move on. Yeah. But yeah, I have to say congrats to my opponent. I think we'll have a rematch of this rivalry or whatever you want to call it, and I hope you'll enjoy that more. I'll be prepared to not make the mistakes I made today, and yeah, we'll see you soon.